Welcome back to Here's the Thing. I'm still Scott. He's still Drew. And we're no longer talking about antipasto salad. Who knows? We might again, but that's not the plan. We're going to talk sports. Kind of. We're going to talk sports fashion. So the other day, Drew sent me a thing of the Buffalo Bills uniforms for the year. And there were like 4 different helmets.
Yeah, it's a special comment. There's going to be a special helmet for a special jersey that they're going to do, and I think it's for that one game that we've seen that they were talking about, where they're going to do like against like your own division. I think it's a Patriots game,
right?
Where they're going to have a special uniform. I think those are the helmets that are going to go with it.
I know the NFL, well, all sports really like to do the whole special, jerseys for commemorative reasons or whatever. The Sabres had a special jersey for the outdoor game back in whenever the heck that was. And I mean, if nothing else,
and baseball has these City Connect jerseys,
right? And it just gives them more merchandise to sell, if nothing else.
Right.
Plus, it's just kind of cool.
Some of them are like they should actually make those the official jerseys,
right?
And then the
Did we talk about the new St. Louis Blues jerseys?
No.
No? Dude, the new St. Louis Blues jerseys are sweet. So they have like 6 different logos now. So there's your standard, blue note.
Yeah.
But then they just released variations, and they're really, really cool. So there's like one. This is my favorite, the one that's a trumpet.
Oh, okay.
Because that's the St. Louis Arch. That's the river. I don't know. I feel like that's a pretty cool logo.
And blues for the music.
Right.
Yeah.
And then this one's kind of cool, the Fleur, which is just
to me though that's kind of generic. That's kind of plain now because of the Saints have the fleur de lis and the
right.
But I like the ST. I like how the STL is.
See, and I don't like that one. This one reminds me of the Cardinals.
Kind of. But the top of the S looks cool because it's also like, what is that? Like it's a musical note.
So this part is.
Yeah.
Anyway, but so teams will every once in a while just change things up, just to sell more jerseys. And people bitch about it, but dude, sports is business, and you got to do what you got to do.
Right.
So the new Bills helmets. Oh, dude, that'd be hilarious. Sorry, a post from Reddit has the Josh Allen Buffalo Bill on a helmet, and I think that would be pretty funny.
Okay, so it's kind of like it was 4 of them.
I'm not seeing it now, but anyway,
I sent it to you.
Right.
I think it was on Messenger or whatever it was.
Let's find it. Oh, there's my wife with a kangaroo. Internet's really slow for some reason today. I don't know why. Very strange. Andrew McGrath.
There it is.
There we go. So the Bills have, according to multiple reports, the Bills are expected to reveal their alternate helmets, blah, blah, blah. It's got a dark blue helmet with a blue logo. I like that one.
Okay, I was going to ask you, all right, so with these.
Right.
Order it.
All right, so dark blue helmet with the standard current Bills logo first. Then the red helmet with the blue logo. Then the blue helmet with the throwback logo. Then the white helmet with the red logo. I do like the fact that they went with a blue stripe, though. That's kind of cool. Like, I do like the change up there. But for me, the one that's coolest is and here's the thing, though. It kind of looks like a Giants helmet, doesn't it?
Kind of. See, okay, so to me, it's bottom right.
So the old school Bills logo.
Yeah. But it's like with that blue matte finish.
Yeah.
I kind of like that. And then 2 is the white one for me.
Okay.
3.
Now the white one I didn't even notice has another buffalo underneath it.
Yeah, the charging buffalo and the standing buffalo.
Yeah.
Then it would be the blue one that you like, and then the red one for me.
Gotcha. Now, I'm glad that you brought this up because it leads me to something that I want to talk about. So, the Sabres are blue and gold.
Mm-hmm.
The Bills are red, white, and blue.
Yeah.
The Bandits are orange and purple. The Bisons are
black, orange, and white. I guess is actually the Bandits. I think
the Bisons are green and red.
No, Bisons are Toronto Blue Jays colors. So red, blue, red, and white.
Are they now?
Yeah,
you're right. They are now. They were green and red.
Yeah, those are the special ones. And
right.
That.
So, but as a whole, Buffalo sports doesn't have an identity color-wise.
Right.
So
every team having the same colors?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I know, 10 years ago or so.
I think that's every team, because if you think about Philly, like...
Well, hold on, because I do want to talk about this. Wait. So 10 years ago, the Pagulas started the whole One Buffalo thing.
Yeah.
I think that they missed an opportunity to kind of rebrand everything.
And
synchronize it. So yes, a lot of cities do have varying color schemes. But I can tell you this: if I see black and yellow, I think of Pittsburgh. Because because all the Pittsburgh teams do have a cohesive identity.
Yes.
So if I see black, anytime I see black and yellow together, because Pittsburgh sports are so unified thematically, black and yellow equals Pittsburgh.
So
and I wish that we had something that could do the same.
We'll say Philly, for example.
Right.
What colors do you think of for Philly?
So Philly Eagles are green.
Green and white.
Flyers are orange.
Green and gray.
The Flyers are orange.
Orange and black. The 76ers are red.
Red, white, and blue.
Yep.
And then
the Phillies are red and white.
Yeah. So no identity.
Right. LA's got the Lakers, which is purple and yellow. You got the Dodgers that are blue and white.
LA used to have the all black and silver scheme. So the
LA Kings,
the Raiders, the Kings.
That was it. The Dodgers were always going to, or Dodgers
were always blue and white.
Yeah, and the Lakers were always purple and yellow.
Yeah.
And then, they also had the blue and white. The Lakers had the blue and white.
Right.
But I think almost every major city that has sports
is all over the place.
Yeah.
So I know DC is pretty much all red, white, and blue, except for the Commanders.
Yeah.
And which is a shame because they just rebranded them 2 years ago.
There's talk
they missed out on the opportunity.
There's talk about possibly switching the name back from Commanders back to the Redskins again.
I think that's a horrible idea. They should have, when they went to the Commanders, also switched colors. I know that they felt that they needed to retain that tie.
Because their throwback is going to have the current helmet with the Redskins jersey scheme.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, so aside from Pittsburgh, most cities do not have a cohesive
identity. Right, and it's like Boston. Boston, the Celtics are green and white. Red Sox primarily are blue, red, and white.
Right.
Then you got the Boston Bruins are black and yellow.
Right.
Yeah.
And then the Patriots, which are red, white, and blue.
Well, yeah, but they're not actually Massachusetts.
Not anymore.
Well, they're Foxborough. Yeah.
I mean, they were the Boston Patriots back in the day.
Which were red, white, and blue.
Right.
So now they're more blue and silver.
And Boston Patriots makes a lot more sense than New England Patriots.
Right. So so it's if you think about it, basically all of these sports teams that have multiple teams are multiple color schemes, which is weird.
I would like to see all Buffalo teams adopt Sabres colors.
See, I don't want to see Bills. I don't want to see the Bills in gold with gold.
No,
or the yellow.
Why not?
Because to me, though, the red, white, and blue scheme is iconic.
My problem with it is that everybody uses red. There's nothing special about it.
No, but now if we change to our blue is this color of this helmet scheme.
That blue is gorgeous. So I don't know what color blue this is.
It looks like it's just got that matte finish to it though. But that blue with that finish to it as our actual jersey color.
It's like a metallic matte though.
Right, yeah. Well, yours does. The one that you like, or the one that I like has kind of that dull surface finish.
Yeah.
But either way, that color though, I like that color. I think it stands out really well.
So the Sabres have gone from royal and gold to navy and gold, and then back to royal. I liked the navy and gold better personally.
I kind of like their actual black, red, and white ones.
You like the? So I've seen. So when we just started looking at this, I saw like Bill's concept helmets, and one of them was with the goat head. Bill's concept helmets with the goat head.
Yeah, no.
Although it kind of looks like UB, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know.
See, I don't like that one. Yeah.
I like.
No, I like this one right here. Not that one.
No, what one?
Go back to that other picture you just had up. Okay, so this matte blue one again with the red face mask right there. Right
This one here.
Yeah.
All right.
That to me, or the one below it.
Our listeners are like, we have no idea what you're talking about.
Yeah. Or the one below it. That one.
Yeah.
Both of those look real nice.
Yeah.
And we've also had red helmets and we've had white helmets now.
Right.
That's why to me though I want to see a blue helmet just because we haven't had a blue helmet.
Right.
And that to me would be the reason why it would stand out.
And the only I like the color scheme. The only thing I don't like about it is it reminds me of the Giants.
I get that. Yeah.
You know.
Mm. But there's also I think us Giants are the only teams that really have red, white, and blue.
Patriots?
They're more silver.
Okay.
Yeah.
Texans?
Yeah.
I feel like there's others.
I don't really think so. No.
Looking up NFL logos on the internet here.
Well, Titans, I guess, maybe. But,
So Texans, Patriots, Bills.
Yeah, but if you look at the face of the Patriot.
Yeah, to me it's still red, white, and blue, though.
Yeah.
Now, you know what?
That's what I'm saying. Like, the Titan one kind of is like a red, white, and blue.
The NFL team with the best brand identity, color-wise, is the Dolphins.
You know what?
When I see those colors, just like when I see black and yellow, I think Pittsburgh. When I see that teal and orange color, I think of Miami.
See,
that color looks like Miami. I've never been to Miami, but in my
to me
mind,
though, that like
the
Jaguar one is pretty distinct too.
Yeah, I don't know. I just never liked the Jaguar logo.
Right,
but
the color scheme though.
The color scheme is distinct.
Yeah,
I like Seattle's colors, but I don't like the new yellow or whatever, the greenish, neon, whatever. Yeah. Not a big fan of that. And then, of course, the team with the worst logo is the Browns. And worst color scheme is the Browns. For two reasons. One, there's no logo. Two, the name of the team is the Browns, and they're orange.
Well, considering that organization's been a dumpster fire pretty much ever since the 60s.
Yeah, without a doubt there. But, I don't know. I still would like to see some unification.
Yeah,
personally.
I think it would be cool. I think it would be.
You know what? It
would be too hard.
I think we can both agree, though. I don't want the what are they called? The color
rush.
Yeah, those are horrible.
The red and red.
The color rush jerseys for every team are just terrible. It looked like somebody from the NFL tripped acid and was like, let's make all the teams look stupid.
Yeah. I kind of liked it at first, the very first time we did it. But then the more it was like Now it's like if we had like the red jerseys with like white pants or blue pants, at least to change it up with the color rush.
Right.
Okay, but the all red and then the white helmet, it was like what are we doing here?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But not just us. I hated all teams color rushes.
Yeah. Because it was because it was so basic.
Right.
It was just like what are we doing? Yeah. I get that.
Yeah. All right. What was the other thing you wanted to bring up?
Oh, so I didn't realize this, but okay. So for training camp, all right, players report July 15th for the rookies.
Okay, so that's Tuesday.
Yeah,
and So as you're listening to this, they have reported, hopefully.
Yeah, and then that's all rookies, undrafted free agents, all that type of stuff. And then July 22nd is the veterans, so it's a week later.
Right.
Yeah, so and then the actual training camp schedule and all that starts on the 23rd.
Gotcha.
Yeah, but I didn't realize that they were doing, because there was no initial reports saying that they were going to do the rookies the week before.
And every team does it their own way.
Yeah, I think half the teams are doing rookies come the week before, half the teams are doing it all together. So. But yeah. I just seen that. It came across yesterday on the screen on NFL Network, and I was like, okay.
And then the preseason schedule starts, what, August 6th? No, that's not right.
That's the regular.
That's the regular schedule. I thought.
Just type in Bills preseason. Or go to the third one down. Oh, the internet is slow. So.
Yeah, so I don't know if you noticed, but, like, I'm on Wi-Fi.
Yeah.
And it should not be. Like, I have a dedicated Ethernet connection, so it should be blazing fast, but it is not for the strangest of reasons. So, dude, here's an example. Subscribe to our notifications. The possibilities are subscribe or later.
Yeah. Right.
I want to add another option that says fuck off.
Can you disable? You can disable anytime. Okay, well, just give me the option to press disable then.
Right.
Like, give me, let's do this
here.
Like, yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I think I had it here. Hold on.
August 9th is the first game against the Giants. Yeah. Three preseason games this year.
That's the only one at home. Yeah. And then the Buccaneers one, we play in Tampa, and then I think we actually play them in a regular season here, I believe.
Well, if we're going to play in Tampa, I would rather not have that. I would rather not have an early season game in Tampa that counted. So I'm glad that the game in Tampa is preseason. Not that I expect Tampa to beat us, but the Heat can beat us.
Right, but normally we don't play a team in the preseason.
And then play it again?
In the regular season, normally.
Oh.
Yeah, it was weird when I seen that. But yeah.
You know, there used to be people that, like, did all of it. Now it's all done by computer.
Well, no, that's not true. That's not true. So
I know that there are algorithms.
Yeah.
I know that there are formulas. Like, we have to play certain teams in certain, odd years and even years and all that.
Right, but it's also like, so there's a committee.
Right.
There's an actual committee. Yeah, they run it with the computers, but then there's like hand-picked ones where they change games and and move games and things like that. Yeah.
But there used to be, if I remember correctly, it was a couple, a man and a wife, who helped to get all the schedule together to make sure that everybody had the same amount of games and playing in the same So before computers was an option, there was this husband and wife couple that did all that.
Yeah, now now with 256 games and everything like that, it's kind of like that's just regular season, not counting preseason. And in preseason, the teams make their own schedule. I
got a thing from YouTube the other day offering me Sunday ticket for $192 for the year.
Yeah, no, we already had this conversation.
No, 192. This was a new deal, $192. That's like less than half price.
Right. Well, that's because of the lawsuit that's going on.
I'm not going to do it, but like $192 at least seems somewhat reasonable. Whereas the original price is like what?
$700. I was like, and then if you got all the streaming and all packages, it's like $700, right?
But no, I'm just talking about Sunday ticket. It's usually like $400 and some odd dollars.
Yeah, I think
$192 for the season didn't seem because I'm a YouTube premium subscriber.
Right. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. But now if you're not a premium, now it's probably going to be like that $400.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, this was a special deal for me because I am special.
I'm not touching that.
Yeah.
Okay. And then okay. How do you? So I've seen some projections done, like computer projections. I've seen most of them are saying 12-5 or 13-4. I've seen a couple of them say 15-2.
I can see 14-3 tops. I can also see 9-8.
So,
and I mean, I obviously don't want to see 9-8, but I could see a case could be made where this year is a dumpster fire.
I can't see us not getting at least 10.
Yeah,
because the Jets are a dumpster fire, and so are the Dolphins.
Yeah.
So to me, though, even if we go 3-1 right there, and we say just those two teams, and then split with the Patriots.
Right.
4-2. So now we got that's 6 games. You got 11.
I do know that I've seen on numerous occasions.
So even if they go barely over 500, that's 6-5.
Right.
So it's 10 wins I can see going as long as they win 4 in the division. But but I've seen a couple 15-2 where they have losses for us of the Ravens week 1 and the Eagles week 17. But win everything else.
So
gives us the number 1 seed in the AFC all the way through. We play the Eagles in the Super Bowl, and then we win it. I've seen multiple projections of us winning it by simulation.
So in that regulation game versus the Eagles, are we sitting everybody?
I probably because
I would.
Well, I think we're not because of the Ravens' loss. I think we're not because of the Ravens' loss week 1. Where I think everybody thinks the Ravens are going to be really good this year.
Right.
So, yeah. So.
Yeah, I'm looking at the schedule.
I don't really see like a difficult stretch, really.
So, week 1 Ravens, I could honestly see that going either way.
Yeah, to me that's a 50-50 game.
Week 2 and 3, we play the Jets and Dolphins. We should kill both of them.
And then we got the Saints.
Saints could be hard.
No, Saints are garbage for Patriots home. We normally play them well here.
Right. Atlanta,
that could be a trap because of coming off of this Sunday night game with the Patriots.
Right. Then we play the London Panthers. Did they change their name yet?
No, they're still Carolina. So that'll be a win, and then which is great too because then we have the Chiefs game is sandwiched in between the Panthers and the Dolphins.
Right.
So it kind of gives us okay, we can kind of play 80% against Carolina.
Mm-hmm.
Just do enough, just get by that game. Play the Chiefs, play hard, and Dolphins can't play Buffalo, even though that's going to be in November.
Right.
Obviously, it'll be above 40 degrees unless Mother Nature acts crazy, which could happen.
We're in Miami there.
Right, that's what I'm saying. It'll be above 40 degrees.
Above. I thought you said about.
Yeah, it'll be above 40 degrees. So they might so I'd give them an extra 2% chance to win.
Yeah.
And then we play Tampa at home.
The other team that's giving me concern is the Bengals.
See, the Bengals is going to be hit or miss. Where I think their offense can score,
mm-hmm.
but I think if our defense was playing well at that part of the year, I don't think their defense could stop us.
Right.
That would be the thing. I don't think so I can see us going on that run up until the Eagles game. And depending on where Baltimore is going to matter for that game. So it's going to be that game, the Chiefs game, and possibly one of either New England or the Bucs game. Depending on how those games fall, those 4
right.
really is going to dictate our Eagles game. And if we're sitting with 1 or 2 losses before that, but say we lose that game, it gives us 3 losses, but we can win the Jets game and still get home field.
Right.
Whatever.
I'm personally, and I know I've brought this up on numerous occasions, you keep telling me not to worry about it. Until this James Cook thing is done, I'm just worried that drama is going to sink the whole team.
I don't,
and
I don't think so because he's reporting for camp and everything like that, and he's actually making efforts and attempts of wanting to be there. Where I think if he wasn't trying to make any effort or attempt of trying to be at training camp or reporting at any sort, I think then it would be cause for pause and everything concern.
Yeah, I'm still worried about it. I just, as I've said before, I wish we could have a drama-free year.
Yeah,
that's my concern.
I just think they're going to cut his touches down.
Yeah,
I think they're going to cut his touches down,
which is great for us because everybody knows that James Cook can't run the ball.
Yeah, he only went over 1,000 yards last year.
That's my point.
Right, yeah.
So, he's being a dick, so we're going to be a dick to him. We're going to cut his touches down, which means we're not going to get as many yards, which means we're not going to get as many scores. Like everybody's just going to fuck themselves, to spite everybody else.
But I think this year, from all reports about Keon Coleman, he's beefed up and
I'm in on Keon.
He's got bigger but leaner.
Right.
And there's talks of projections from different places like Pro Football Focus and things like that actually try to do analytics of stuff like that. It's thinking 1,300 yards and 13 touchdowns for him.
I can see it. I can see it.
Yeah.
And Cook should have the same. They should both get it.
I think Cook. I don't care if Cook gets 1,000 yards rushing. I think if he's in that 1,300 range total of rushing yards and receiving yards,
right,
with 10+ touchdowns, I don't care if he gets the 17, 18, 19 touchdowns. I could care less about that. Or we can do more, spread it out more, but then also that's going to make guys fresher with more, completely spreading out instead of having him score all the touchdowns, Allen scoring all the touchdowns.
Right.
I think we got too predictable towards the end of the year in the playoffs. It's just we were on a roll, and it got us to the AFC Championship game.
And as much as
and then we need Dalton Kincaid to step up again and actually being a first round draft choice, be that guy. So
I feel like Kincaid and Knox are a great duo. As much as when the game is on the line, I want Allen to have the ball. I want him to not be the only option, and that is where we had gotten later in the last season, where you knew it was going to go to Allen. Maybe you could stop him, maybe you couldn't, but you knew where it was going to go, which immediately gave you a better chance to stop him.
Right, and so since he's came in 2018, he leads the NFL in total touchdowns, and I seen a stat yesterday that per touch in his NFL career, he's got the highest touchdown percentage, which is cool, but I think is dangerous because of the fact is if he's, I get it, he's the player he is because he can run and do the things he can running.
Right.
But at what point, though, is one freak shot and then our season is derailed.
It's called not putting all your eggs in one basket. And Josh Allen is a great basket, but we should spread the eggs around.
Yeah, and that's the only thing I fear is somehow pray to God he doesn't get an injury or something like that that's going to keep him out multiple games. Because if that's the case, we have no chance.
Yeah. All right, Drew, that was our sports bit. Anything else? Oh, do you got a question for me?
I did a question last week.
Damn it! All right, hold on. I'm thinking, folks. It hurts. Can you smell the smoke? All right. Movie question. We've talked about the fact that I have never seen The Godfather.
Yeah.
Never seen any of The Godfathers.
Mm-hmm. You've never seen Scarface either.
Never seen Scarface.
Yeah.
What is the...
Guys, in the comments, please roast him.
All right. Well,
horribly.
They're going to get a chance to roast you, too.
Okay.
What's the movie that everybody has talked about that you haven't seen? What's the biggest movie that you haven't watched?
Star Wars.
Have you ever seen any of the Star Wars?
I didn't care.
So you want them to roast me for not watching The Godfather? Meanwhile, you missed the entire Star Wars universe.
Yes.
Okay. Well, there you have it, folks. Drew McGrath, the absolute worst. Send your hate mail to Drew at drewmcgrath.com. All right. Folks, that's going to do it for us for this week, but thank you so much for tuning in. We'll be back next week to do, I don't know, something, but it'll be fun, and we'll see you then. Thanks.